at Ackerson in front of the Positively 4th Street chain of Northern Lights music.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Ed, what can we get here that we maybe couldn't find in one of the other Northern Lights?
I don't know. You can get the ambiance. You can get the wood paneling. You can get the sort of the tree fort appeal. You can get the incense. You can get the tree fort appeal. The front counter. You know, you get to see
U of M students.
U of M students live in the flesh. Yeah, it's great. You know. Yeah, I mean, you know, as I was saying before, the whole chain, you know, each store has its own individual thing. We're not talking about certain other large chains that are sort of like Mick record stores. This is not that at all, you know.
Do the employees of this store maybe have some different pick hits than the employees of the Bloomington store or the downtown store or the St. Paul store?
Oh, sure. There's a lot of different, you know, different types of people. I mean, even, you know, within the sort of you know, rank and file of our store, there's a lot of different tastes. But I mean, that's what makes for a well-rounded selection. You have to have people who have a lot of different ideas.
What's your pick hit of the month, Ed?
Faith Healer's record we were listening to before, I suppose, you know. That's not getting into my pick hits of the year or anything, but it is very good.
What is your pick hit of the year?
Well, I don't know. It's only July.
Well, so far.
Well, I suppose Spiritualized record, really. It's very good. But, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, you think about the downtown and the St. Paul stores have a lot larger sort of R&B selection stuff. We're maybe more college-oriented because we are a couple blocks away from one of the largest colleges in the world, so I suppose it makes sense for us to do that, you know. You know, Bloomington and Burnsville and stuff have sort of different ideas as well, you know, it's just based upon their clientele, you know, their location. So, yeah, it's a little bit of something for everybody, but a little bit more for somebody, depending upon who you are and which store you go to, you know.
Ed, and you're very proud of your selection of vinyl also, aren't you?
Yeah. We're trying, you know, we try to keep as much independent vinyl as we possibly can. Most major label stuff isn't around on vinyl anymore, but we stock as many like 7 inches, you know, local stuff and all that kind of thing as we possibly can. So vinyl is not dead, it's just the man doesn't want you to buy vinyl, but we're not working for the man here, you know, we're working for
the people.
That's right, for the kids. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Can vinyl ever make a comeback? Will it ever make a comeback?
I think it already is. I mean, it seems to me that on independent label type releases that we probably sell as much vinyl as we do cassettes, certainly, you know.
Ed, what's up with vinyl? Is it making a comeback?
Yeah, well, it's good. I mean, the whole thing, like you're talking about with reissues of things, like the Bowie reissues and stuff, which would you rather spend your money on, you know? It's like if you're going to buy a limited edition sort of cool packaging thing, do you want it on cassette, like this little teeny thing, it's like this big, you have to get the magnifying glass, or do you want like this big slab of sort of like thing you can look at, you know? It's
you know, actually want them all, but if you have to have one of them, you want the vinyl the most.
Yeah, right, well, yeah, you know, it's great. Well, vinyl's kind of a drag, though, because you have to get up and turn it over and stuff. I hate that. Yeah, I mean, for today's adult youth, it's like better to not have to get up if you don't need to. But I mean, to a certain extent, it's like, you know, I mean, I'd rather flip over a record and like take out this little plastic thing. But I mean, this is just me, and we love cassettes here, and I mean, we're happy to sell cassettes, and we have a wide selection.
Because you need the mobility. I mean, that's the biggest drawback.
That's right. For today's active youth, for today's active youth as opposed to today's adult youth, it's great to be able to pop in that new Dead Can Dance cassette and the Walkman and go out and jog or whatever, you know. I mean, it's just great, you know. Get that new Nephilim reissue and put it in and get going, because it's great, you know. And I mean, that's what we're here for. I mean, if you want to vegetate, you can do it. If you want to be part of the active 90s generation, you can do it. You can do anything at all, because this is Positively 4th Street, and we cater to all types.
Ed, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, you gotta work.
I can't. Yeah, I can't keep away from commerce too much longer.
No. Let's do it.
But yeah, thank you.
Thank you.